Muslims on every continent gather for al-Adha prayers, but with major differences. Facing one direction, Mecca, they pray in unity, but stand separated by coronavirus. Forced by a pandemic to social distance even in worship, something no Muslim ever thought they'd have to do. Standing shoulder to shoulder is integral to Islamic prayers, an important show of equality, regardless of age, race, or even social status. But that's no longer possible with coronavirus restrictions in place.
This year's Eid is totally different from any other year. We're following social distancing rules and we can't even greet people closely. We even have to bring our own prayer mats, and less people are attending this year.
And for the first time in modern history, fewer than 10,000 pilgrims are in Saudi Arabia, a far cry from last year's nearly 2.5 million from all parts of the world. But the emergency hasn't stopped the elation for the few taking part.
Today is a glorious day. It's Eid. We're sad our families aren't with us and we miss celebrating with them, but we thank God for being able to attend the Hajj this year.
In other countries, such as Kosovo, crowds of worshippers spilling out of mosques are a thing of the past. Gatherings have been banned for 10 days after a record 16 deaths on Thursday. Not everyone agrees, though, with the full lockdown.
I've prayed here for 50 years. I don't understand why they stopped this during our festivities. The mosques should stay open.
Rules on reopening are constantly changing. Britain's Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced a delay to the planned easing of restrictions on August 1st.
I know that the steps that we're taking will be a real blow to many people, to everyone, obviously, whose wedding plans have been disrupted or who cannot now celebrate Eid in the way that they would wish. And I'm really, really sorry about that, but we simply cannot take the risk.
While the mood is subdued worldwide, some good news though for hundreds of Turks able to attend Eid prayers at Hajj Sophia for the first time in 86 years. It was controversially converted from a museum back into a mosque just a week ago. And despite the low-key festivities this year, these children have still been enjoying some Eid traditions, if only briefly. Sara, Khairat, Al Jazeera.